Hey, welcome back. So I haven't played for an actual couple days, and I knew that I wanted to get a couple things done before I got back on. So I'm going to show you guys what the interior of the structure looks like because it has changed slightly. So now I kind of have this support system in the middle, which is actually feeding all of our pumps. And I like this a lot better for a couple reasons. Number one, it makes the inside of the area look cleaner, in my opinion. Instead of hiding the wires behind this and having them all kind of droop down, I do really like the fact of having a central support system for a couple reasons. Number one, it's an easy way for me to get electricity from outside for the oil extractors and for the power generators, both inside and into an area that's going to be used for the future. And also, it kind of looks nice. It brings the whole kind of structure together. So, as we're going up, we got a couple of these areas, and for some, okay, apparently that didn't there was a concrete pillar here. It seems like my infinite nudge is not working for some reason. Maybe I need to go from this side? Oh, there we go. Nice, okay. Now let's just go down a little bit. And we're gonna go down a little bit more. Boom. So, for some reason the distancing got kind of wonky, so I put this thing right in the center. It's just two small support pillars. And actually, you know what we're gonna do? These are going to look really nice because this is going to have a sign on it. I don't know why the infinite nudge gets so wonky sometimes. Okay. There we go. That's how I'm gonna have to do it. Like, sometimes you have to get it from the side for some reason. I'm not really sure why it does that, but... See, right there, I'm not even touching shift. I'm actually just using the down arrow. I mean, it works, so I'm not going to really complain too much about it, but also because they have been I gotta get it from the side. Because they have been updating this mod every couple of days, actually. Maybe not that way. Maybe this way. Maybe they're trying to figure out exactly how to make it work with everything. Because you used to, if you remember, not be able to nudge any of the walkways. You used to not be able to nudge any of these concrete pillars or anything like that. So now we can nudge them. I don't know if that did anything. I also think it matters how you are positioned. Like if I'm positioned from the side here, I can't do anything. It's not letting me do a thing right now. What about now? And sometimes it shows that it's nudged, sometimes it doesn't. It's like in nudge mode, sometimes it doesn't show it's in nudge mode. Alright, so that's how I can get it to do that. All I need to do is get this last one in place. Where'd it go? Oh, it went out. Come on. You can do it, little guy. I need you to do the thing with the stuff. Okay, when it was upside down, I could nudge it up and down slightly. No? Very strange. Well, let me fix these ones at least. Lights, camera. action. Also, pressing Control, Control C, Control V to copy and paste stuff. It, for some reason, does not work anymore. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, it works, but the little notification doesn't pop up. All right, I'm going to work on that later because I don't really want to spend any more time on it. So we have this nice internal support structure that is going to come up to our electrical area. So these are going to be the two main power breakers that I have for the facility. I had to change these around a little bit from what I had. So in the middle here, we have the oil extractor power pole that goes all the way to the bottom. That is going to be connected to TurboFuel production, because currently this one in the middle is actually getting all of the power from the coal the coal generator area, because we have the wireless power here, which will be changed slightly. So TurboFuel production is actually going to go this way, and then it's going to go straight up, and that's going to go to our production floor. The fuel generator one is actually the one that goes straight down and out to all of the other fuel generator pods. And I'm not going to turn that one on until every single fuel generator is completely full of turbo fuel, and then I will turn it on, and hopefully that will make production work very well. So also, as you can see, I have the first floor in. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice and flat. So, this is a lot of dead space down here, right? This is a lot of good space that I could use, because I don't think the mod that I have for the, is this one gonna work? Oh yeah, this one works. Look at that. This one works perfectly fine. So it's a lot of dead space that I have in here, and the mod that I have for the hover pack that increases the range based on what mark your electrical lines are, or your wall outlets, or whatever they are. I don't think it's quite working as well as I would want it to right now. That's fine. We will deal with that in a minute. I think down here I could potentially get in all 6 of the blenders that we're going to have to use, because these guys are not that tall. So I could, in theory, start them out on this floor here and maybe get all 6 in all the way around. I don't know. I'm going to start from the top, though, and work my way down, because at the top, as you can see on the to-do list, I still have to... I finally went and made a blueprint for a pure Mark III miner with 2 drone ports on it. So each one of those drone ports is going to be exporting 600 materials per minute, which I should only need 1 drone on them, because each drone can pick up 9 stacks. So each drone can take 900 materials per minute over here. So I will have 2 drone ports here at the very top of the onion that are going to be importing from those 2 exports. So each one of those drone ports should be getting 1,200 per minute, which will give us 2,400 per minute. And as my notes say here, we only needed 2,250. So we're putting in a little bit more than we need, which is good. We should be doing that. Okay, so also according to my notes, I need to go 15 windows up into the air. Is this a Mark III? No, it's not. Let's go ahead and make that a Mark III real quick. What the heck? Why is this not... Okay. Okay. I will do this the goddamn old-fashioned way. Okay, let's do that. I want the little electrical box pointing forward because I need it to be. There we go. Now I should be able to get almost all the way out to the edge here. Okay, see, now it's working pretty well. I don't know why it wasn't working inside, because there is a Mark III down there. Anyways, for the walls, we are going to be doing 15 high. So, soup that. Let's go 10. And then I'm going to show you what... Oh, just made it. So I actually put a basic wall on the outside here, and you can see it's kind of like a gunmetal grayish. Like the look of it, and it also helps me to navigate a little bit better. See, I should have been able to connect to that one way closer than I was, or way further away than I was. I don't know why I wasn't. Alright, so this is going to be not super fun to watch. But it will be worth it in the long run. Also, we are 11... Wait, did I do those twice? Shoot, I did. Maybe? I have no idea. Sometimes it looks like I grabbed it, other times it doesn't. So we are 11 foundations out from the center, which works well because whenever I go from the outside and I zoop them inward, it actually gives us this nice circle on the inside that we're going to use where all the fuel, water, everything, it's going to be our nice tower. At the top of this, I will probably do some fluid buffers. Hair literally right in my face. At the top of the tower here, where the drones are coming in and all the fluids are going to be going up to, I will probably put in a small floor with fluid buffers, because if you have your fluids going up and then immediately just coming down, gravity is going to help them come down, but there's going to be a lot of sloshing. So really what you want to do is put a fluid buffer all the way at the top. It's not super necessary, but I have been reading some stuff. You know, the fluid manual and everything does say that sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. So I will be putting fluid buffers at the top just in case, and I will not connect the end hoses until I have everything in. I'm probably going to run out of steel beams here because I was definitely about... I let this run for a couple hours so the one constructor that I have making steel beams could make them for me. And this area actually looks crazy cool so I was way over there on top of that mountain, and it looks pretty sick all the way up there. I can't wait to see what it looks like when all of the fuel generator areas and all of the and this main TurboFuel one are done. It's gonna look cool. Which, by the way, I should probably do a quick little test to see how many fuel generators I could potentially put in here to know how tall I need to make these satellite structures. Because if this one is 15 tall, but the satellite structures I can't fit all 50 fuel generators in, I might need to mix things up a little bit. Because that's the one thing I did not test. I actually built this entire thing in creative mode on my other save that has all the advanced game settings on, and it worked. This was more than enough room. I still had almost the entire bottom area that wasn't even touched. Didn't have absolutely anything in it. So this should give me more than enough room. Alright, so that's going to be 10 there. Then we need to go up 5. Okay, I'm just going to leave that one like that. That's going to be our starting point. Now, let's check out power, fuel gen. These bad boys are thick. These things are thick, and they are frickin' tall, man. Alright. Well, it roughly takes up a 3x3, and I'm probably going to need to give it, like, 4 foundations. Just because the way the angles are going to work. So on the outside, let's see what let's just try and only get the outside. That one's fine because I missed that one right there. I have no clue. And I've done a million circles. I have no clue what the actual foundation number is on the exterior here. You go 11 out. Theoretically, I could... Okay, well, that's 50. Oh, shit. I have no clue... I have no clue where, I started. Hang on a second. Could you math this out? Sure. Am I gonna do that? No. I'm tired, and it's Tuesday. Alright, I'm going to delete that one to know that that one is the start of 50. I should have probably deleted the first one I did as well, so that way I knew. That would have been smart. Like I said, it's Tuesday, and I'm tired. Alright, so let's go ahead and delete this one as well. So I know from this point over to that point, it's 50. So if we do the rest of these... There we go. Okay, so it is 71, correct? Yes, it is. That is this other one at? Where are you? There you are. Alright, so 71 is what we have on the outside there. So if I do 71, let's go ahead and divide by 3.5. So roughly I can fit 20 per floor, and then... So theoretically I can fit 20 per floor on the outside. Actually, you know what? Let's just be a little safe. Let's be a little safe. 71 divided by 4, so I'll have 4 foundations along the outside. So let's write this down. Fuel gens. Fuel gens on the outside circle, at least, we can fit 17.75. So that's regarding the angles to get them in. That gives us a little bit extra. What if we did a little extra on each side? Then let's divide that by 5. Okay. I'm going to give myself a little bit more room. I'm going to give myself a foundation on either side, so that way I can space them out a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure you can put these almost directly next to each other, but with the angles of the circle, I'm not 100% sure. So that gives us 14 per floor, and we are about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 7 up. Let's see, per floor, and then they are 7 tall. So I don't want them to be right next to each other. Like, I don't want the next floor to be right there. So I will probably do maybe... Because if I do... if I make them the exact same height as this one, that's going to be damn close. Because I could put one floor on the bottom here. I can make another floor after... Actually, I might be able to... This isn't even all the way back. So what I did with the refineries is I put them on the top floor, but I also got them pretty close to the edge where the top was actually sticking out of the onion. And I like that look. It kind of gives it like a cool, like steampunk look, and I really liked it. So I could potentially do the same thing here. I could make the satellite structures 15 windows tall, 15 units tall, I guess I can say. And that should give me 14.2 on the outside. Now, let's go ahead and remember where this one is and just move it in. Because that's going to be one line right there. So the outside there, that's going to be one line. Oops. Let's go ahead and move this in so that way we have another line in the middle where all the fluid can go. And that'll give me this one here. So that'll give me this secondary line. So technically, I could even go up a little bit further because I'm not going to be able to fit more than two lines of these all the way around. And if I'm estimating here, I should be able to get 1, 2, let's call it 3. Because I'll probably get one in the center, get one straight, 2, 3.5 maybe per quarter. So that's like 12 more. So that would actually give me 26 per floor. So if I could do 26 per floor, I would need 2 floors to have 50. And I still have some room up above this. And I still have some room. I have all this room down here. Literally this entire area. So if I needed to, I could add a couple more. I want things to be flow balanced. So that way all the turbo fuel is going to all of them at the same time. But that means that the satellite structures need to be the same. They need to be the same height as these ones. And I might not use all the room in there, and that's okay. It's going to be okay not to use all of the room in here. If things are spaced out the way they should be, it should give me a little bit extra, which I like. So I think I'm actually going to cut the episode there. I'm going to finish doing the rest of this structure. So next time, the main onion structure will be done. And I am going to go and get the sulfur nodes ready to go. All right, I'll see you then.